The butterfly effect. Tiny thoughts that shape your big life. Every big change starts with a small idea. In this video, we'll explore how your tiniest thoughts, decisions, and habits can have a monumental impact on your life. Discover how mindfulness, self-reflection, and intentional action can shape your future and the lives of those around you. You know, there's this beautiful idea called the butterfly effect. It suggests that a single, tiny action, like the flap of a butterfly's wings, can set off a chain of events that lead to something monumental. Now, here's the part most people miss. It's not just about actions. Our thoughts work the same way. Every big decision, every life-changing moment starts as a small, quiet thought. And today, I want to talk about how those tiny, fleeting ideas shape the life you're living and the life you could be living. When I was younger, I used to think life was built in big, dramatic moves, career choices, major relationships, bold leaps. But over time, I've realized it's the smaller, quieter moments that really define us. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I was stuck in a rut. Work was draining, and I felt lost. One morning, I was walking to clear my mind, and a thought popped into my head. What if I started saying yes to small opportunities? Not the big ones I was waiting for, but the tiny ones I kept ignoring. That thought, it led me to join a local group of volunteers. From there, I met someone who introduced me to a whole new circle of friends. Eventually, those connections opened the door to my current career, a job I love and never saw coming, all because of one small idea: say yes more often. Here's the thing. Tiny shifts in mindset create massive ripples in your life. If you start believing that every small thought matters, you'll notice how your daily decisions change. For example, ask yourself, what's one small habit I could start today that future me will thank me for? Is there a thought I've been ignoring because it feels too small to matter? Even the smallest seed grows into something mighty when it's nurtured. Now let's talk about mindfulness, because here's the secret. You can't catch those life-changing thoughts if your mind is always racing. I make it a habit to pause, just for a minute or two, and ask myself, what's on my mind right now? Some of my most meaningful changes came from thoughts I noticed during those quiet pauses, like the time I realized I'd been holding on to resentment towards someone from my past. That one reflection led me to reach out and rebuild a broken friendship. Tiny thought, big impact. Let's also not forget, thoughts shape how we treat others. The kind word you think about sharing but don't. It could brighten someone's whole week. The small act of encouragement you offer could inspire someone to chase their dream. A while back, a friend told me I had a way of making people feel seen and valued, and that stuck with me. Ever since, I've made it a point to be intentional with my words, because sometimes your kind thought might be the only good thing someone hears all day. Here's my challenge for you. Over the next week, pay attention to your small thoughts. Write them down. Act on them when you can. You'll be amazed at how they snowball into something meaningful. The butterfly effect isn't just about chaos or chance. It's about realizing that the smallest things in your life, your thoughts, your habits, your words, are what shape the biggest moments. You have so much power, even in the tiniest of choices. Don't underestimate it. And remember, big changes start small. So what's one tiny thought you'll act on today? Let me know in the comments and let's inspire each other. Until next time, stay mindful, stay kind, and keep creating ripples.